Number 5. The Mercedes-AMG C63 SE Performance. Occupying the 5th position is a vehicle that represents the most controversial, yet mathematically staggering, paradigm shift in the modern performance sedan sector, commanding a base price of $89,250. The latest iteration of the C63 permanently erased the legendary large displacement V8 engine from its spec sheet. In its place, engineers installed a highly complex, Formula One-derived plug-in hybrid powertrain. The front axle houses a hand-built 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine equipped with an electric exhaust gas turbocharger, a component powered directly by the 400-volt electrical system to completely eliminate traditional turbo lag. This internal combustion unit works in tandem with a 201 horsepower electric motor positioned on the rear axle, fed by a rapidly discharging 4.8 kWh battery. To maintain optimal operating temperatures under extreme track stress, the battery utilizes a highly advanced direct liquid cooling system that individually chills all 560 cells. The resulting power metrics are brutal. The combined system output reaches a catastrophic 671 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque. This forces the heavy 4,654 pound compact sedan from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a verified 3.3 seconds. Power is routed through a 9-speed multi-clutch transmission and an actively variable Formatic Plus all-wheel drive system capable of sending pure electric torque exclusively to the rear wheels. While the extreme mechanical complexity introduces potential out-of-warranty depreciation risks, the C63 SE Performance secures its position on this list by proving that downsized hybrid architectures can mathematically obliterate the straight-line performance of their larger displacement predecessors. Number 4. The Audi RS6 Avant Performance. Securing the 4th spot is a machine that entirely defies current consumer market trends. In an era saturated by aerodynamically inefficient, high-riding sport utility vehicles, the Audi RS6 Avant Performance proves that the high-performance station wagon remains the ultimate, zero-compromise daily transport. With a starting MSRP of $126,895, it delivers the cargo capacity required for cross-country family touring while possessing the raw acceleration capabilities of a dedicated SUV. At the mechanical core of the RS6 Performance sits a highly refined 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. For this highly specialized variant, Audi engineers increased the size of the turbochargers and elevated the boost pressure to extract a verified 621 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. This immense rotational force is managed by an 8-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission and deployed to the tarmac via the legendary Quattro permanent all-wheel drive system. The 4,982-pound long-roof vehicle violently launches to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. To manage this mass through high-speed corners, the chassis relies on a sophisticated dynamic ride control suspension network, utilizing diagonally linked hydraulic lines to actively counter body roll and pitch without relying on heavy electronic anti-roll bars. Furthermore, the available $9,000 carbon optic package adds massive 22-inch forged wheels wrapped in sticky 285-section tires, alongside carbon ceramic brake rotors that significantly reduce unsprung weight while virtually eliminating brake fade. Combined with a rear sport differential that actively torque vectors power to the outside rear wheel during aggressive cornering, the RS6 Avant operates with the surgical precision of a vehicle half its size. It is the definitive choice for the pragmatic driving enthusiast. Number 3. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS, taking the bronze medal as the undisputed benchmark for street-legal track dominance. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS demands a massive financial entry point of $241,300, provided a buyer can even secure a factory allocation without paying exorbitant six-figure dealership markups. Unlike its heavily hybridized or turbocharged competitors, the GT3 RS relies on the absolute perfection of atmospheric combustion, extreme weight reduction, and devastating aerodynamic downforce. Power is generated by a 4.0-liter naturally aspirated flat-six engine that revs to an ear-shattering 9,000 RPM. It produces 518 horsepower and 342 pound-feet of torque. While these figures appear modest compared to the 700 horsepower behemoths on this list, the GT3 RS utilizes a featherweight 3,268-pound chassis built extensively from carbon fiber, reinforced plastic CFRP, including the doors, front fenders, roof, and front lid. Paired with the industry-leading 7-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, the re-engine coupe hits 60 miles per hour in 3.0 seconds. However, its true engineering supremacy is revealed in the wind tunnel. The vehicle features a central radiator concept derived directly from the 911 GT3 R race car. freeing up space on the sides for active aerodynamic elements. It utilizes a massive hydraulically adjustable rear wing featuring a Formula One-style drag reduction system (DRS), active front underbody aeroflaps, and heavily vented front fenders. At 177 miles per hour, this active aerodynamic system generates an astonishing 1,895 pounds of total downforce, 3 times as much as a standard 911 GT3. From the steering wheel, the driver can manually adjust the compression and rebound damping of the double wishbone front suspension on the fly. It corners with a violence that physically punishes the driver, firmly establishing Stuttgart's absolute mastery over airflow and mechanical grip. Number 2. The BMW M2, the runner-up position, belongs to the final stronghold of the analog driving experience. In a market obsessed with heavy active anti-roll bars, hybrid battery packs, and autonomous driving aids, the $65,500 BMW M2 entirely rejects digital interference. It secures the second spot by serving as the ultimate, unadulterated driver's car, delivering a visceral connection to the road that vehicles costing 3 times as much mathematically fail to replicate. The G87 Generation M2 relies strictly on the phenomenal S58 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged inline-6 engine, producing a verified 473 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. This pure combustion power plant hurls the compact coupe to 60 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds. The cooling architecture and oil supply systems are pulled directly from the flagship M3 and M4 models, ensuring the engine can withstand sustained high RPM track abuse without thermal degradation. Crucially, the M2 routes its power exclusively to the rear wheels, demanding actual skill, throttle control, and respect from the operator. Furthermore, BMW continues to offer a traditional 6-speed manual gearbox, a mechanical feature completely eradicated from nearly every other vehicle in this high-performance sector. With its active rear M differential, staggered 19-inch front and 20-inch rear tire setup, and near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, the M2 encourages highly controlled oversteer. Inside, buyers can option the aggressive $3,200 M carbon bucket seats, which reduce weight and lock the driver perfectly in place during high-G lateral maneuvers. The steering rack provides a highly tactile, organic feedback loop that connects the human brain directly to the front tires. It is a highly tunable track-ready platform that preserves the very soul and original intent of the Bavarian automaker's M division. Number 1. The BMW M5, claiming the undisputed number 1 position, is a vehicle that forces the very laws of physics to submit through overwhelming technological superiority. The 2026 BMW M5 commands a $120,675 base price and represents the absolute apex of modern automotive duality. It is the ultimate synthesis of daily usability, executive luxury, and hypercar-destroying power. To achieve this dominance, BMW engineers executed the most radical mechanical evolution in the history of the legendary nameplate. The G90 Generation M5 utilizes a highly advanced plug-in hybrid electric vehicle architecture. A heavily revised 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine is perfectly synchronized with a 14.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack and a high-performance electric motor mounted directly inside the housing of the 8-speed M Steptronic transmission. The combined total system output is a catastrophic 717 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. Pulling the left paddle shifter activates the M-Boost control function, instantly priming the powertrain and chassis for maximum acceleration. When the driver engages launch control, the rear-biased MX drive system violently hooks up, rocketing the massive super sedan from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a verified 3.1 seconds. With the optional M driver's package, the electronic limiter is removed, allowing the vehicle to achieve a blistering top speed of 190 miles per hour. But the true genius of the M5 lies in its chassis mitigation technology. The vehicle tips the scales at a controversial 5,390 pounds. To force a machine of this massive magnitude to execute surgical directional changes, the M5 is equipped with an adaptive M suspension, heavy-duty active roll stabilization powered by independent 48-volt swivel motors, and mandatory rear axle steering. This hardware completely masks the immense curb weight, allowing the M5 to corner with terrifying lateral grip and absolute stability. Selecting the $8,500 M carbon ceramic brake option sheds 55 pounds of critical unsprung rotating mass, ensuring the heavy sedan can decelerate from triple-digit speeds repeatedly without boiling the brake fluid. Simultaneously, the hybrid architecture allows the M5 to travel up to 25 miles on pure, silent electric power. This allows the driver to navigate dense urban traffic and satisfy strict zero-emission city zones in complete acoustic isolation, surrounded by a curved digital display and an available Bowers & Wilkins Diamond surround sound system. Once the city limits are cleared, the V8 violently engages to dominate the unrestricted autobahn by successfully weaponizing hybridization to deliver 717 horsepower while retaining ultimate daily passenger comfort and cutting-edge technology. The 2026 BMW M5 reigns supreme. It is the most comprehensively capable, mathematically dominant German vehicle on the market today.